So this is a pure and plain explanation on why on JPJPY is bearish today on 27th Friday on 27th of um March Friday. The reason why we saw the bearish decline on GBPJPY. So I'm going to show how I do my proper top-down analysis on this particular setup and on this particular pair. So let me real quick and take out all these diagrams, all these drawings, so I can explain properly from scratch. So number one thing you want to do is go to your daily time frame. Whenever you are doing a top-down analysis, make sure you are checking your bias, you are knowing the direction of the markets on the daily time frame. This is going to help you to know what the market is likely to do for the next 1 hour or for the next 4 hours or for the next 24 hours. So for this particular setup, I start my top down analysis from the 24 hours time frame, which is the daily time frame. So on the daily time frame, we can see clearly that we have a fair value gap over here at the last high that printed the last low on the daily time frame. This is our fair value gap over here. So immediately I saw this fair value gap, I marked this fair value gap out and I'm waiting for the market to tap into this daily time frame fair value gap, because I know for sure we get a decline when the market gets to the fair value gap. Even though the decline might not last, we might later see a break of the fair value gap. The markets might come back and fill the old fair value gap. I still know that for the next 24 hours, the market will be bearish respecting the fair value gap. So, and yesterday the market tapped into the fair value gap, and the next thing I did waking up this morning during the London. So this morning during the London section, I head to the 4 hours time frame to see more clear view, and I see the market is still rejecting at that fair value gap, the daily fair value gap level, and on the 1 hour time frame too, the same thing. We are seeing that the market is losing momentum for the buys. Buyers are already leaving the market, and sellers are already taking over. And you don't expect me to start looking for entry over here or placing my entry here and having my stop loss above the daily fair value gap. That would be too much of stop loss. The stop loss would be too much. The stop loss will be too high for me, and also I want to be on the safe side in the market. So 15, I'll be heading down to the 15 minutes time frame to look for my entry, because that is where I mostly get my entry. For anything I'm doing on the hour time frame, I'm just looking for the direction of direction of the buyers to see what the market is likely for to do for the next hours or the next days. So on the 15 minutes time frame, this is where I'm going to be looking for my entry. Since we are already getting this market structure shifts, we are already getting this breaks to the downside, and I already saw the trap that the market is selling for the buyers. We have a trap here for the buyers, and we have another breaker block trap here for the buyers. So I'm looking forward to stop selling immediately the market gets to this breaker block, because the markets might likely respect the breaker block and continue buying. So from this level now, I met the markets around this level during the London section. I met the markets around this level, and where is our last break of structure? You can call it change of character or market structure shift. This is our last break of structure. This is where the markets broke out of this consolidating level. You can also call it ranging level. This is our break of structure, and where is our liquidity? This is our last incomplete pullback, or you can call it the last valley, the first valley pullback after the break of structure. That's our inducement, and this is will be our point of interest. So many people will think, oh, this point of interest has been mitigated. No, this point of interest is not yet mitigated. The reason why this point of interest is not yet mitigated is you can see that the rejection that kind of acts like it wants to mitigate the point of interest did not break any low before we get that pullback. So this point of interest is still pretty much valid for us to use. So I'll be taking myself from this point of interest, this POI, and I'll be setting my limits over here. And as you already know, I said I'm targeting to stop selling at this breaker block down below can see immediately the market goes to the breaker block, we got this mad and sharp rejection to the downside, and that is how I'm able to catch a 1 is to 8.26 RR setup on GBPJPY, while some people are busy trying to buy to the upside because they did not do one thing, they did not understand what the market is doing on the higher time frame and know what to expect on the lower time frame, because whatever the market is doing on the higher time frame is what you are going to use to know what to expect for the next hours in the market, so you can know how to act with the market on the lower time frame. And on gold, I took a buy on gold too, because since you already know GBPJPY is going to be bearish for the next hours, you already know gold is going to likely to be bullish too, because they work side by side. If gold is bullish, GBPJPY will be bearish. If GBPJPY is bearish, gold will be bullish. So knowing gold is bullish, and I already talked about this kind of candlesticks, whenever you are seeing this kind of candlestick within bullish, aggressive bullish candlestick, maybe you are seeing a gravestone or a doji candle, or in within bullish candlesticks, or bearish candlesticks, you should likely take your next rejection from that level. And I'm also to pull another one is to 7.79 RR on gold. So that is that on that. So what you want to do is you want to make sure you are paying close attention to the higher time frame always, so you can know what to do on the lower time frame, because whatever the higher time frame is doing is what's going to judge what we are looking for on the lower time frame for the next 4 hours, or for the next 24 hours, or for the next 1 hour or 2 hours. So